place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover.
No, easy, hold on. Stop!
As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzer, what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot ham.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it. Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's Monday. Huh? Yay. It's Monday. But we're here with you. It's Revenge of the
You know
Sith.
what? I say call it Monday Fun Day.
Why?
I don't know, man. It makes
Nobody
it less,
calls it that.
It just helps my depression.
I honestly, frankly, am not a fan of Sunday Fun Day. I think that's retarded. It's like,
It's a manic Monday for this guy.
but who calls it like, Sunday Fun Day? And it's like any normal person is going back to work tomorrow. Sunday's not as fun as Saturday. Stop calling it Sunday Fun Day. It should be Saturday Fun Day.
What doesn't rhyme?
It doesn't.
I don't care. It's more accurate.
All right, fair enough.
Sunday, you always have the weight of Monday hanging over you. There's a cap to how much fun a normal, like, I mean, yeah, some people could just do whatever they want, shoot heroin, and just not go to work Monday. I'm
Hell
looking at
yeah,
you,
brother.
Virgie. But like most people,
specific.
like most of us have like a level that we can get to. Like even me, I'm a mess, but I have a ceiling. You have shit to do Monday. I can't just go off and start. Like if it's 11 o'clock at night on a Sunday and I'm at the Hard Rock and somebody goes, "Hey, you want some blow?" I know in that situation I have to go, "No, sir,
I
I
wish you
can't."
did that.
'Cause-
Last night he stayed up till 4 a.m. playing Fallout.
Yeah, I did, but I got here on time.
Fair enough.
To be fair, I'm playing Fallout with Sim Settlements too, which is
It is great.
ridiculously
It's
fun.
a great mod if you haven't done it.
If you guys like Fallout and you kind of like the settlement stuff, but you just get bored sitting around placing flags for an hour and a half, Sim Settlements, baby. Let those they're literally your slaves. It makes no sense in the game that your settlers just stand around all day and you're constantly putting flags up and building shit. They're supposed to be your slaves. Get to work, slaves.
and then they build stuff.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So,
yeah.
I'm so sick of seeing this guy's
so,
face.
okay, so
I hate this.
So apparently, according to Ian Carroll, who,
Can I get one out real quick?
sure,
I hate this guy. I know I'm going to get really annoyed.
yeah, it's weird. Guy who came out of nowhere and also has the exclusive for the RFK blackmail thing. Which, by the way, a Kennedy with a sex scandal? That's crazy.
No way.
Yeah.
Wire is going bankrupt.
He's like a
allegedly.
twice as gay
And
Freddie Mercury with a Jew obsession.
Jeremy Boring is officially out as CEO. That's right. the self-proclaimed God King of the Daily Wire.
This is true. Jeremy Boring is out. Not to be confused with Boring Jeremy, who is out just out of money.
Coming up. That's what we call in the business a teaser.
It's a tease. It's a little teasy peasy.
Is at the heart of so many scandals. And yes, he is self-described as the God King. And the email just went out today internally that he is stepping down, and now Axios is covering the story. It has not yet broken, as far as I'm aware, that private equity is moving in and looking to buy up the Daily Wire. I heard rumor mill that Silver.
We're getting catty in here. Seltzer and milk, huh?
It feels very.
Spill the tea, girl.
That.
Spill the tea, girl. That's the energy you have. You're an adult man. Like, I'm not even saying don't spread rumors that you hear. That's fun. I do that shit all the time. But, like, present it like a man. Don't be like, ooh, girl, I got receipts. Stop.
Silver Lake Capital is looking to buy them up. And Yo Silver Lake, you guys might want to watch this video before you think too hard about it, because there's a lot that is not in the public square right now. We're about to get into stuff like canceled credit cards, lying to the press, trying to trick Tim Pool. As far as I can tell from my
which is surprisingly easy.
sources, even people inside of the Daily Wire only know part of the story, and they're all kind of getting played against each other. It's a whole mess. And the most important...
How do you know this?
He doesn't.
Because he hangs out in Twitter spaces.
Me too.
And hears unconfirmed, unsubstantiated bullshit from accounts that have, that have no trace back to anything. To monetized engagement farming bot accounts that talk about fucking flat Earth.
Cue the source, Dr. Manhattan, I made it up meme.
Yeah.
Important part of this mess is that the Daily...
except instead of C-U-E, it's Q.
Here's the problem with the conspiracy guys like this, right? When they come out out of nowhere and then immediately get on Rogan and just start getting then of course other conspiracy people then go, I don't buy this guy's shit. This is kind of sus. And then he can't get mad at it because that's exactly what you would do. And also, it's super weird how you came out of nowhere and went on one of the most popular shows in the world.
But these guys, by design, are supposed to be this way. They're supposed to be... Their whole purpose in life is to get all the conspiracy retards to burn up their energy and resources, wasting their time on shit that doesn't matter. Like this. Like Daily Wire. Ooh, I got the tea. Like... Most of these guys end up just like completely distracting you. Really, what people should be focused on is like, hey, why did the Jews kill our president? We were just getting to talking about that, and then and now we're talking about this. What are we doing here, buds?
Daily Wire has a long
maybe there's a connection
history of treating their employees like shit. And so I've had numerous sources inside the Daily Wire for quite some time because everyone hates them, even their own people.
Believe that actually.
Yeah, well, that's true. But
that's not to mention
a lot of us already knew that.
The numerous sources outside of the Daily Wire that did not take the NDA money on the way out. Like, I had people literally in my comments on Instagram offering to give me dirt on the Daily Wire because they hated the Daily Wire.
But who are these people?
No, you have to say like Seinfeld.
Who are these people?
There you go.
Who are these former Daily Wire employees? You don't have it. Like, I could go in your Instagram.
You always want to do this. Name them.
Yeah. I could literally right now go to your Instagram and go, yo, I got an inside scoop. Andrew Klavan is a prolific child molester. I've got the scoop. And if you went and ran with that, you'd be an insane person.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't work for Daily Wire. I've never met Andrew Klavan. I'm just literally another guy in your Instagram comments. That's what you sound like right now.
So much, it's out of control. And it all centers around the God King. And
he did call himself the God King, though.
Hey, Ian, you want to run with this one? I got another one. Matt Walsh killed a kid drunk driving.
Really?
And the Daily Wire covered it up.
Really?
Run with it. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just the dude in your Instagram comments. That's what this is what you said. Sources confirm in my Instagram comments. Like, that's what you were. I hate this. I hate this fucking guy. And I hate the Daily Wire. I want to see it burn to the ground. But I hate you just as much.
Fucking
new Daily Wire.
Ego. and his lifelong desire to be a famous actor and make it in Hollywood, which he failed at originally years and years and years ago. And so once the Daily Wire was off the ground, he just couldn't help but try to turn the Daily Wire into a Hollywood movie studio and produce the Pendragon series. Note that this article is from 2023, and he said that he had dreamt of...
I hate people that make videos like this. These over the Instagram.
Oh, the green screen thing? I hate it. Like, the
hate
green screen where they just put a picture of a car crash behind them and they're like, lady died in 1996. You're like, what are we doing here? No effort gets put into it.
Book to the screen for 25 years. It was due to stream exclusively on Daily Wire Plus in 2024. Why didn't that happen? That's a good question. And that leads to us talking about all the Daily Wire's employees' credit cards getting frozen, allegedly. Just to first set the stage, though, producing a Hollywood movie is like a huge
Okay, yeah.
He's exhausted. This guy sucks.
Fine, let's go to someone that's easier to listen to.
Oh, we're in serious trouble. Oh no, everything is bullshit. I mean, as somebody who looks at the balance sheet, I can tell you that is certainly not the case. And we are healthy, we are growing, we are thriving, and we have extremely big moves that we are looking forward to making this year.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is
What, like selling to the Blaze?
Could you imagine? Could you imagine him having to go tuck tail to Glenn Beck and Glenn Beck just sitting there on his fucking throne like, my, if it isn't Ben Shapiro as I live and breathe.
You know that Danny...
Okay, look, I'll take whatever offer.
You know that currently, right now, Danny Saint is being security for Alex Stein because Alex Stein is going to some sort of rally.
Good
at
for
UT.
him.
Yeah.
Good for him. Danny earning a nice payday.
Yeah. I'm just looking at some of the photos. He just said Alex Stein's a psychopath.
Dude, the video.
And you know what the best part is? Danny's a wrestler, right? So working security is great because if he does his job right, he doesn't have to bump at all.
Yeah.
It's making everyone else bump. So it should be easier work for him.
Let me see something. Let me see if I can do.
Danny has this weird, like, terrifying, like, blue-collar dad energy to him.
Yeah.
That just intimidates people. Like, he doesn't really need to do shit. He'll just come over like that guy that was trying to film me at the Ralph Bowling thing. The dude all he did was walk over and go, "What are you doing?" And the guy's like, I wasn't doing anything. I wouldn't do anything. And it's like, Danny's a big dude and he's in good shape, but he's not, like, ginormous or anything. He just comes over and he's like, "What are you doing?" You're like, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean any disrespect to you or anyone in this bar.
This is what they're doing right now.
What are they protesting?
Palestine problem.
Enough of this. Can I say something? And I don't know, do we agree at this point that, like, I don't even care if we side with Israel or the Palestinians. Can we just pick one and just make a clear-cut winner so we can...
Israel. I pick Israel.
I mean, that's fine. I'm just saying, saying either or. But can we shit or get off the pot? Because this is going to go on this is going to go on forever. Can't we just wipe one side out and be done with it? And go, here, it's all yours now. Enough with the goddamn protests.
Interfere with their protests.
I'm literally walking.
I know.
This is ridiculous. No, this is a public place. I know. I'm allowed to walk. And you guys are the ones hitting me with flags.
Man, you really shouldn't have bit that fucking lure.
They're doing a protest for what? For attention.
You bother the wrong person.
So when I give them
Alex
attention,
doesn't care.
I'm not the bad guy.
No.
When they're walking around with megaphones, and I know you're smart.
Alex is fucking shameless.
Are they doing this so people... Are they doing this for attention, or are they doing this to be incognito? No, you answer that.
I'm not
Are
going
they...
to argue with you.
You picked the wrong guy.
Well, I am going to argue because I don't understand.
Okay, one more thing. This is a reserved area.
It's not.
This is...
You're trying to cover the camera? Oh, my God.
Yeah, with your gay scarf you guys stole from Iran.
Iran did
Haji scarf?
Dude, the Iran stuff is so much cooler, dude. Iran's so much cooler than Palestine, let's be honest.
I swear.
It is, absolutely.
The one thing I love that I picked up, having lived in by Camp Lejeune for so many years, is the habit of calling it a Haji scarf. I never would have picked that up if I didn't live near Marines, because that's literally what they all called it. Like, oh yeah, because every one of them had a Haji scarf when they would go to fucking Iraq, because you know the sand and all the shit or whatever, and it became like, oh yeah, they love Haji scarves. Haji scarves rule.
Apparently,
yeah, there's a reason why.
There's Elon Musk baby mama drama.
This is fun.
Okay, so
Hell yeah.
Ashley thinks her child support has been cut by 60%.
I'm selling it because I need to make up for the 60% cut that Elon made to.
She's selling her Tesla, by the way, which is, if this isn't the most publicity stunt
By the
ever.
way, a 60% cut of what's the total amount?
She was getting $40,000 a month.
Okay. So now she's getting what? How much?
18-ish thousand a month.
I think you could live off of that.
16,000.
Bro, she's not. Again, she's not even that attractive, dude. Her nose has been like butchered. You know.
But here's one of these other things that I think people forget about too, because it's like, well, if she took a big cut or whatever. If you have, because she also has that $100,000 whatever month or year penthouse in New York that he's paying for.
Correct.
She got this Tesla that's worth $100,000 that she's selling now that he gave her. So it's like, you can bitch that you're only getting $16,000 a month, but if I gave you a brand new Tesla and a luxury condo, like, you should be able to get by on $16,000 a month. How much is baby formula, ho? I know bitches that are living on they got 3 kids living off $400 a month in food stamps. They make it work.
I mean, they don't work, but
they make
Why
it
did you
work.
feel you did that?
That's a great question.
16,000 a month is 192,000 a year.
Yeah, how could you live on that? That's exactly my point. The poor thing.
Dude. Not enough.
He was sort of like vindictive against you in some way?
Yeah, that's his modus operandi when women
You learned that word from him.
speak out.
When was the last time that you spoke to her?
Wow,
Tried to
bitter
speak to her?
baby mama. Did she really think she's gonna come off looking good here?
No, she doesn't look good.
Because I hate Elon, but like, I'm what? I'm gonna be 42 in 2 months. Like, I've seen enough of you. I know what you are. You're a hoe who saw a rich guy. You let him come in you as an insurance policy financially, and now you live in the harsh reality that the rich guy that you let come in you comes in a lot of hoes. I mean, he's constantly moving on. It is what it is. And this all started with that Jewish bitch. The one that Elon's dating now?
Yes.
Oh, that's when it really started. When she started posting selfies with the kids, this bitch came out hard.
February 13th.
But he's just not responding to you at all.
I'm selling.
What? She's, man, you're right. Like, I don't even like Elon, but you can't, like, she's so much worse.
You're skank. She's a skank.
But also, he's an idiot.
No, he's an idiot, but she's a skank. And she's a bigger idiot because it's like, he's already done this dozens of times. Plus, she's getting what she wants. Remember, she got exposed. All those fucking leaked messages came out where she was like, I want to have his rocket babies. I'm flirting with Elon in his DMs. Like, she was bragging to the other chicks about it. So,
El Grand Caldillo says, Wendigo, Flesh Simulator, and Brad the Rambler greater than Ian Carroll.
By the way, Ashley, I hope your child grows up to have, it's a boy, right? Wasn't it a boy? It was confirmed. I hope your son grows up to have zero respect for you. I hope he grows up and as an adult, he sees you for what you really are, a gold-digging cunt.
Actually, you know what? It's so crazy you said that. Because I have exclusive footage, and this is crazy. I got access to it. To Time Machine.
See, but he's laughing, so I don't know if I believe him so much.
And I have video of Elon's kid with Ashley Sinclair in the future.
Oh no, Ashley. My son is gay.
Bro,
gay.
can I say something? Look, the fat dude, the fat bald dude with the glasses, he's liking this way too much. Yes.
Also, can I also just say, it's a concert. We're all supposed to be watching a show. Sit the fuck down.
Yeah,
this isn't about
Dua
you.
Lipa, I believe.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but you know, if I go to a wrestling show, right, and then you assholes start giving each other stone cold stunners in the fucking aisle when I'm trying to walk down and have a cigarette, I'm gonna fucking punch you in the face. Knock it off.
So I have a question. What do you think? Single mom or 2 dads?
Single mom.
Single mom, right? That's what I was thinking too.
It does more damage, it seems.
Yeah. You're right. You know why? Two gay dads would never let a kid leave the house like that, dressed like that.
No, they would be like, "Oh my god, a football jersey? What is wrong with you?"
Why? It's so gross, dude. What the fuck, man?
Oh, we're a sick society, and we're showing the signs of our final slide into death.
Not a Dua Lipa fan, I take it.
No. Remember, she's the one that's that levitating song.
Yeah.
That literally, if you were in Vegas during that time when that song came out, it literally played every 4 seconds.
It was so annoying.
It was torture. Yeah. Like, God damn it, shut up.
Okay.
Top vaccine official.
Oh, she's so ugly.
Yeah, can we get a prettier woman to
Come
give us the
on,
news,
she's
please?
disgusting.
I mean, I get that it's ABC 7, but we can do a little bit better. She's gorgeous.
Dude, she's beautiful.
She's one of those girls that's aesthetically perfect.
Yeah.
Top vaccine official at the Food and Drug Administration has resigned. Dr. Peter Marks was forced out of his job after being given the choice to resign or be fired.
Okay.
I think that's a pretty reasonable, ultimatum.
In his resignation letter, he referred to the Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., saying Kennedy is not interested in, quote, truth and transparency, but rather in subservient confirmation of his misinformation and lies.
Well,
Marks
he's the
calls
boss, and they won.
That's what we were saying that you guys were doing.
Ongoing measles outbreak a reminder of what happens when confidence in well-established science is undermined. His
You mean that measles outbreak that really was contained only to the area with the highest amount of illegal immigrants?
So you've heard of it?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Nation takes effect April 5th.
Hello, I'm Mark. Rape guy. Fucking poor guy.
The vice president is in Greenland right now. Do you have plans to expand U.S. military presence in Greenland?
We get along very well with Denmark. We've always had a good relationship. Denmark does a lot of business in the United States. We don't do so much there, but they do a lot of business in the United States. And I think I think everybody wants to see that work out. We need Greenland, very importantly, for
it's so weird, like his obsession with getting Greenland.
I don't
get it. Like, this is one of those things that I don't understand. Maybe I'm missing the
I can
point.
explain it to you.
Sure.
I can explain it to you. The northern shipping route that goes past Greenland, there's 3 of them. They're becoming the most profitable shipping routes in the entire world, and he wants to control it.
Okay. You know what? That I could understand that. That makes it. Whether you want to do it or not, I don't know. But that makes sense.
international security. We have to
Greenland
have.
is like so fucking rich in minerals and resources. If say you wanted to bring all manufacturing back to America, it would be one of the best sources for it possible.
Greenland. It's not a question of do you think we can do without it? We can't. If you look at Greenland right
But
now,
this sounds insane.
I don't care. You know what? I'm all in. I'm foot to the pedal. Let's fucking. I want Greenland. I want it. I don't even know why. It'd be funny. It'd be funny to have Greenland. To really surround Canada. Just surround Canada.
We're supercharging globalism, and we're ushering in the New World Order. We literally have an antichrist that wants to put chips in people's brains.
Let's go!
And you got these fucking, I'm going to say it, these fucking assholes like Alex Jones just sucking every fucking dick in the Trump administration. This is insane. Did I take fucking crazy pills?
Look at the waterways. You have China.
I want Greenland.
You guys have all lost your fucking minds.
Yeah, a long time ago. Virgie and I are Team Greenland.
Yeah, Team Greenland, dog.
Yep.
All 50,000 of those fucking snow monkeys.
Yeah, fuck them. Guess what? You're going to be the 51st state. Sorry, Canada, you're going to have to be 52.
Meanwhile, look at the stock market under Trump. We are so fucked.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, who owns stocks?
Yeah. Oh, God. Imagine owning stocks. Imagine not only having all your money in crypto, dude.
Yeah, no, but who owns stocks? It's like the upper fucking. It's not a lot of middle fucking. You know.
I don't care about
Fuck
stocks.
them.
I'm millionaires and billionaires, Mersh. I'm Bernie Sanders now.
This is. We are so fucked. We
Doing
are
great.
so fucked.
Wait, hold on. I can't wait. I'm excited, actually.
And then we'll take some questions from the reporters. So, number one, I think a lot of Americans wonder, why does Greenland matter so much? Why does the mission of this base matter so much to the American people? And I learned a lot about that today myself. Of course, you can read about it in a book. But I saw
Come on,
that
is
was
the
funny.
funny-
That was very funny.
He literally just said the quiet part out loud. Yeah, I got told today why we need it and why I need to say we need it. Basically, is what he just. I just found out today why it was worth the shit.
Up close and personal. And if, God forbid, to my fellow Americans, if a missile was fired from an
That's right. Mercer's all tied up in rumble stocks.
That's what it
why
is,
he's
guys.
fucking panicking, dude.
enemy country or an
Hey,
enemy.
listen, it's a guaranteed buy. Dr. Disrespect and Tim Pool, where do I sign up?
In the creator program, which we're blowing out of the water.
Think about, boys. How can Rumble lose when they charge people to earn money on the platform? It's genius.
Sounds like the underwear gnomes plan.
Listen, you're going to earn probably $500 or more depending on how the creator program works out. Give me $10.
Can we switch topics then really quick? Just remind me.
Give me $100 for the year. And then you go, by the way, you may not hit the threshold.
So what's going on? What's going on with the quartering? Can somebody explain this to me? Because this reminds
Oh,
me.
okay, I got you. So the quartering.
Virgie's on this.
The quartering took. Okay, so like white label coffee. Everybody's doing white label coffee. White label coffee's great. Fucking, it's so easy. You just sign up for some white label coffee service. They print your fucking name on the bag. They ship it to your customer. You don't even have to do any work. Well, the quartering took that idea and said, "How can I fuck this up?"
Okay.
So
okay.
he decided he was going to take all of the easiness of white label coffee and throw it in the fucking trash and make his own coffee and get his own K-cup machine, and he was going to compete with Amazon.
Yeah, that was the plan. That was the plan. He became a literal coffee roaster.
Wait, but that's stupid.
So how did he lose all this money though?
Because, all right, can I, Virgie, may I?
Yeah, go. Yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
So Jeremy decided he was going to start making his own coffee and running a business out of his home, roasting beans and filling, orders. So he had a company that was making his K-cups for him. And I guess they had a problem with production. And he thinks it was politically based. He thinks they delayed his order because they found out who he was. And it's politics, man, and it's a culture war thing. So he used his credit card to buy a K-cup machine that you make at the house, and he claims to have spent $80 grand on it.
Does what? It makes
K-cups at your house. Yeah.
Yeah. The he bought the equipment to produce his own K-cups.
I don't get it. When I got into this, I'm not gonna speak for him. When I got into this shit, is like, because I actually enjoy doing this. This is fun, telling jokes, doing the show, this and that. I never thought I would have to pivot to be a coffee roaster. Like I'll sell stuff. Don't get me wrong.
Like Virgie said, white label's fine, right? Hey,
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah.
Let's try the coffee. If the coffee's good, I'll slap my fucking name on it if it's reasonably priced. You know what I mean? Make a few bucks. But no, this is different. He went to the Eric July School of Business. And he decided that running a coffee warehouse is where the fucking future is. Because that's not a very overly saturated market.
Yeah, no, dude. When I go to
Publix,
store,
there's an entire aisle of coffee now.
No, when I go to look for coffee, I go, man, there's just not enough options,
dude.
There's not.
When was the
enough
last time
flavors.
you just looked at the coffee at Publix?
Oh, it's crazy. Like, there's so many different kinds of coffee.
It's like
Hey, guys.
insane trying to pick stuff nowadays. You're just like, oh no.
Hear me out. I have an idea. I don't think anyone's ever thought of this, right?
Okay,
So
sure.
what if you could get your coffee on the go? What if you could go to a place and they make the coffee for you?
That sounds crazy. How would that work?
I'm going to invest a lot of money into this idea. I'll get back to you guys
let
and
me
see
know.
how I do.
Can I just point out too? You want to know the funniest part about?
So
this whole thing?
I'm sorry. We never got to how. Okay, $80,000. But how did he lose all this money? Like,
for one, can I tell you?
Sorry, I'm just confused.
Well,
he has a
can
very.
I wanna-
He either has a really big head or
Allow me
a
to
really small head or a very big body.
Allow me to explain to you. Okay.
Oh my god.
For one, he's lying. So let's start right there. Is that he's exaggerating? 'Cause
Got it.
When you got a grift, you got to get a little extra off the top.
Okay.
So I would go with 1, he's lying. Number 2, I don't believe all the debt he's accrued had to do with his coffee venture. I have a feeling he's not good with money and he likes to spend money. And remember, he hired Thicc and Sydney Watson and every other washed-up E-celeb for co-hosts because he's not interesting on his own. So, this shit adds up.
He looks like one of the Bobs from Beetlejuice with the little heads. You know what I mean?
No,
Like the
he-
shrunken head
he
guy,
has-
remember?
He has the same body type as a fucking Koopa from the Mario movie.
Oh my God! Yes, from live action Mario Koopa.
Okay, so can I?
Exactly like one.
Can I? May I point out what is A, the most tragic, and B, the funniest part about all this? Do you know why Jeremy went through all this torture?
Why?
Because he got called out 2 or 3 years ago on a Reddit thread when he was doing white label coffee. And bunch of people on Reddit spread it out, figured out he was getting coffee from a place called Mill Creek Coffee, which is an LGBT, like, lefty coffee from, like, Minnesota or whatever. And that's where he was getting his coffee.
It's literally run by lesbians.
Jeremy burned his whole life to the ground just to prove all those people wrong. No, it's not. It's not. It's my own coffee. I'll prove it. It's my own coffee. He built a whole company just because he didn't want to get outed for being a fucking white label shill. It's pretty funny.
Seems crazy.
We would have just came out and went, oh yeah, so what? So it's gay coffee. It's still pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Only shit. I wouldn't burn my life down over it.
I don't care. That's the
Do you
problem.
imagine if we got
Say what
outed?
you want about us. We don't give a shit. Like, I don't care.
No. Could you imagine if fucking if we did, like, remember that hot sauce they pitched us? Imagine if we did that, and then the controversy was that, oh, it's just some white label sauce that the ROTC guys put their name on. So then we take the weekend off. I come back here Monday to do the show, and Royce just has like fucking shipping containers full of peppers. And he's got a press, and he's like, look, man, we can't get outed for this. I invested all of ROTC's money in the hot sauce business. I've been pressing peppers all weekend.
Here's another great point of that is, like, also, like, let's say when Johnny Apple, and I'm sure they're going to run ads again, but when Johnny Apple was running ads with us, like, if we were to find out, like, yeah, the owner of Johnny Apple's a gay guy, we'd be like, yeah, I don't care. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, why would I give a fuck? You fucking people.
He literally got gaslit into going bankrupt, which is the funniest thing ever.
They moral themselves into this weird corner, you know?
I would have just been like, yeah, okay, it's the gay coffee. It's whatever.
Had some good gay coffee.
Yeah. You show me a coffee roasting place in the United States that's not run by gay people, and I'll show you a fucking mirage.
I mean, look at Black Rifle Coffee.
Exactly.
Yes.
Sweaty Zeus gave me merch. I'll have you know that per the New York Post article, Ashley and Elon pays for her $40,000 a month apartment.
Oh, $40,000 a month. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize what a pauper she was.
Pill popper.
David Pill popper would be a great
Yeah,
username
Pill
for like a
Popper.
message board. Like
Yeah.
a pill popper.
Let's see here. David P supported, and he donated $20, and he goes, Hamburger, the motion pictures are great. Oh my God. I haven't heard the Hamburger, the motion picture joke in a
Did
long
you ever
time.
watch it?
No.
I did.
And?
We did a Nightwave on it. It's
Dude,
I'll tell you what,
I watched
man,
it with you, man.
That's right. Dude,
And then
it's worth a watch on a slow day. It's actually pretty insane.
I did it again a few weeks ago on my show, and man, Dick Butkus.
It's
I'll
a
tell
mess, but it's a funny mess. It is a funny mess.
Huh.
A woman under arrest after police say that she vandalized a Tesla.
And that crime was all caught on camera. Local 10's Rosh Lowe is joining us live from the jail in West Miami-Dade with more on this one. Rosh?
We brought you this story Tuesday and Wednesday, and
high?
the victim
Yeah.
told us, look, this was important. I wanted to press charges because he believes that he was targeted. Well, the suspect caught at the Aventura Mall
wake
in
up.
the food court.
Dude, it's like, man, you can't just messing like people's cars, man. It's not cool.
So it was Mac's mom that did it?
Oh, very nice. Oh, no.
So this is the mugshot of Yamaris Marrero.
Okay, let's pay mugshotties. Let's go.
And on March 22nd,
Doobie
police say
doobie.
this is also Marrero spreading gum on a Tesla and spitting at it.
Okay,
Look
is
at
that
it right
vandalism
there.
now?
This all happened in the Aventura Mall's parking garage. You think you were definitely targeted because of Elon Musk?
Yeah. Yeah, obviously.
Absolutely.
By the way, I saw a
Again,
great meme this weekend where it's like, you know, that picture of Willem Dafoe smoking, and it's it's the picture of Ed Norton in American History X, and it's like when you realize now you could just drive around with swastikas drawn on your Tesla, and everyone will just think it was vandalized.
It's very funny.
There was no personal interaction.
The victim, who didn't want to show his face, says he was targeted.
Unfortunately, a divide in our country.
Unfortunately, there's a divide in our country, so obviously I can tell he lives in Aventura.
Yeah.
Where certain views that are not accepted by a subset.
So
that's a Jubin.
Yeah.
That's a Jubin. 100%.
I don't know, because he also had a little New York accent to him.
Local 10 airs the story Tuesday and Wednesday, and guess where Marrero was spotted on Thursday, say police? The food court at the Aventura Mall. An alert security guard gave cops the tip they needed.
Marrero?
The bubble burst. And Marrero now standing before a judge.
Supposed to stay away from this individual at least 500 feet away at all times.
She's
What is ordered
like,
no
like this is crazy mental illness. All these people.
Yeah, man,
doing
this has been like one of the dumbest, like, you know.
And now this is also a perfect example of why I refuse to put stickers on my car. I will not put stickers on my car that express any kind of.
I do.
I mean,
I put one that says "free hugs, one size fits all."
Look, it's one thing to say, it's one thing to put the sticker on your car that says like whatever, like that gives you the parking pass at like Disney or whatever you're going to use it. I'm talking about like pro-cop shit, pro-government shit, anti-cop shit, anti-government shit, any of that stuff. I don't express myself on my car.
What if I have Calvin peeing on a Chevy?
It's trashy.
But that's not expressing an opinion other than it's like Chevy users would be
Okay,
mad.
but I still say...
Oh, you know, that's not smart because the Chevy users...
That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Somebody who likes a Chevy might see that, and they might bust your fucking window out.
What if it says no fear? Just like no fear. Like a no fear sticker.
I would probably key a car that had that on it.
What about what if I had a sticker that said "My other car is legs"?
There you go. What about any genre of my other car is like whatever, you know?
Yeah,
my
no.
other car is my African wife.
Salt Life stickers are my favorite because you could, when you see them in Florida, you're like, you've only put in a minimum of you've only put in a maximum of 2 years in Florida.
You don't even know.
You're not even a Floridian if
No.
you have that sticker. You're either visiting or you just moved here.
Yeah, and obviously you're not a real Floridian because the salt water doesn't damage the paint of your car like the rest of us, asshole. Bro, if you this is true. If you live by the beach here, over time, your car will get fucked.
God forbid you get one tiny scratch.
Done.
It's going to spread like
Dude.
cancer.
Yep.
It's hell on everything.
You're
You guys
you're
know
near
how
the yeah, exactly. So
You
fucks
know how close
everything
I
up.
live to the beach, dude. I have to fuck with my guitars constantly because of the fucking humidity and shit.
And
dude.
if you live close enough to the beach, too, like when I lived in North Carolina, there would just be this film over your car that you could never get rid of. And it would be on your windshield, too. And it's literally just the salt, spritzy, like air that just coats your car.
And Dan Stein has another good point. Your barbecue grill, you have to change your grill every single year. It will fucking rust through because of that. Always happens.
Welcome to the beach, homie.
Yeah. Dude, hey, that's some real shit. I just got a new grill not too long ago, and it's already fucked.
The self-righteous mob that's cheering you on today to commit acts of violence on their behalf will leave you high and dry and forget about you tomorrow.
This is
And at
crazy.
the end of the
Wait to
day,
see the
you
photo.
and
It's
you
nuts.
alone will be held responsible and face the prospect of a lengthy prison sentence.
Damn.
Fuck, dude.
Strongly worded message from the local FBI today following the arrest of the person accused of firebombing this local Tesla service center last Tuesday.
He looked well.
Frozen?
What the fuck?
We were just talking about Justin Wang before the show.
Yeah, I'm glad he's. I mean, I'm sorry to see that he's so desperate for content that he's doing this now.
36-year-old
jail time.
Paul Kim is now facing local and federal charges.
Police arrested him yesterday. He appeared in a federal court this afternoon.
Elon fears the hipster samurai.
Yeah, right.
And that's where he was charged federally with arson and having an unregistered
Federally?
firearm. He's also locally been charged.
Oh, they charge him with an unregistered firearm. Oh, they're gonna fuck this guy. Well, not fuck. He deserves it, but I mean, they're not holding
Charged with
back.
third-degree arson, property destruction, shooting a gun into a vehicle or structure, and possession of explosive or flammable
Yeah. By the
device.
way, if you're gonna like light shit on fire and eat that arson charge, Army, don't be firing guns. That's gonna be That's a stupid extra charge. Just use the gasoline
News
and the
3's
matches.
Tiffany Lane is live in downtown Las Vegas to bring us
Let me guess. It was windy, so you had to put a hat on.
the latest
Yeah, right.
developments on this case we've been tracking.
Yeah, that's correct. So prior to his arrest, we did hear from police today talking about just what this investigation process has looked like. It did take 8 days, a lot of different agencies involved in this. He
She
was
looks like a
arrested outside
Mexican
of his
version
workplace.
of Marie from Breaking Bad.
Kind of.
Yes.
Or like, okay,
Yesterday.
the fat chick that was on SNL that they fired her because she was fat. What's her name? Brunette.
He's on Thursday
Pessy.
announcing the arrest of 36-year-old
Are
Paul
you talking
Kim the
about
night
80
before.
Bryant?
Is that the one? Yeah.
Oh, she's gone?
They
Oh, I
say
didn't-
he shot up
No,
and
not that deal. Forget it.
I stopped learning SNL people's names a long time ago.
firebombed several vehicles at the Tesla
He
collision.
stopped at Dan Aykroyd, which is weird.
Yeah.
After
That was
that, he
it.
was like, no more.
After Chevy
Center
Chase
on-
left, I was done.
March 18th. Police say Kim shot 2 surveillance cameras at the business when he arrived in his black Honda Elantra.
Once he
Maybe.
Oh, okay, so
Finishes.
he wasn't political. He was just super jealous.
Yeah, right?
spray painting the words resist on the doors, he then approaches multiple Tesla vehicles that were parked in the front of the center.
Look, I don't even like Elon, but resist what? What's he doing? Trying to cut the government? Like, who gives a shit? What are you
It's
resisting?
also it's a service center. These cars aren't Elon's.
That's a very good point.
Literally, they're all
Shoot
just
into
being
each
worked
vehicle
on.
and used a Molotov cocktail to set the vehicles on fire.
250 people from
the
13
customer gets a call from the service center. It's like, hey, it's going to be a couple extra days.
Don't worry, we're gonna give you a loaner.
Congrats.
Agency-
Congrats. All you did to punish these people that bought Teslas was they're going to get a brand new Tesla.
He's part
Yeah,
of the
dude.
investigation.
Dude,
Sheriff
all
Kevin
these people are just like firebombing Teslas and scratching swastikas and vandalizing. If you really want to get Elon Musk and get under his skin, take all of this free time, get really good at either Path of Exile 2 or Diablo 4, and outrank him.
McMahill
Yeah.
says technology.
Well, you're never going to outrank the Koreans he pays to
Well, then you pay.
Get
you,
your own
Yeah, you got to
Get your own
pay all your own
Koreans,
Koreans.
idiot.
We should get a
Virgie,
GoFundMe
they're
going.
everywhere.
We should get a GoFundMe going to just fund one super Korean
Okay.
to take on fucking Elon.
including DNA, led them to Kim.
I'm surprised the left hasn't thought of this shit, but again, they can't meme and they don't know how to really hurt people.
Our flock license plate reader systems, which gave us our first clue.
We got even another one more. Hold on.
Now to that urgent manhunt underway in New York for vandals who police say carved a swastika into a Cybertruck. Elon Musk vowing to crack down on Tesla attacks as protests against the car company are expected worldwide tomorrow. Here's ABC's chief investigative correspondent, Aaron Katursky.
Tonight, police in New York
Imagine
City are
going
looking
to protest an electric car company.
Yeah,
Just
I know.
think about that.
We're fucking weird, dude.
for the two men in this video. Police said the pair carved the word Nazis and a swastika onto the doors
Do you
of the
know what any of those things mean? And why are you guys always drawing not swastikas?
Yeah,
you
what-
guys are drawing them all the time. Why do you guys get to have
We
all the
get in
fun?
trouble when we do it.
Tesla Cybertruck parked in Brooklyn before fleeing on foot. Police are also looking for these two masked individuals in connection with a red swastika painted on a different Cybertruck in Manhattan. It's not only vandalism, police say, it's a possible hate crime. They're all
You could pressure wash them. Are you retarded?
We're so fucked as a society. Like, I don't remember a single time in history when there was this many people just out doing this much dumb shit.
Just for dumb stuff.
All part of a growing number of attacks against Tesla across the country, from Las Vegas to Seattle to
Every time I
Fargo,
see
North
that
Dakota.
pop of the
And they
fucking
come as
Oh yeah, the
Tesla
battery
chief
popping. That's the best part of that video. Boom.
Elon Musk leads the Trump administration's cuts to the federal workforce. Scores of protests outside dealerships. A Tesla owner says he was driving in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, when his car's cameras captured a red Acura passing him, making a U-turn, then attempting to block the road, the driver asking not to be identified.
He pulled over super close to my car and just started screaming the F word towards
Which
F word?
to me and my child.
Oh, you know.
No.
But that would be weird if the lefty justice warriors are using the
FBI has announced a new task force to investigate these incidents, and Musk...
You know why that doesn't happen in Florida?
Guns.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Everyone has a gun.
telling Fox News...
Also, the other reason is because barely anyone has a Tesla in Florida.
Yeah, not many people do, actually.
Think about it. All the people that have the money for a Tesla... There's a few Teslas here, but... All the people that have money for a Tesla will get something else, and it's probably going to be gas-powered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they have Tesla money, they're like, I could probably afford a nice Audi, like a nice clean little Audi.
Yeah, you know it's been real popular here. Fucking the new Lambo fucking SUVs.
Dude, and they,
Oh
and
my
they
God,
suck,
rich
and they
people love them.
suck,
They're
and they
fucking
They're one of the
suck.
worst cars ever.
Did you see Jeremy Clarkson test? He goes, "I'm going to test it like a real SUV," and he couldn't even get up the ski hill. Like an F-150 beat the brakes off of it.
I hope Whistling Diesel gets his hands on one. That would be
The president's made it clear we're going to go
rolls
after them.
that motherfucker. Just rolls.
For added security, with Tesla activated the cameras in every vehicle parked at dealerships. Tomorrow, activists are calling for a day of action at every Tesla showroom in the country. Whit?
Aaron Katursky, our thanks to you tonight.
What does that mean?
And stupid. And it's so like obviously funded by somebody because it's like, you know what I mean? These people didn't give a shit for months about anything. And then now like we saw how fucking weak their little marches and shit were, and then now all of a sudden somebody started writing checks again.
Who's Soros? Who's Soros Foundation?
I know.
So you saw Javier Milei released a bunch of classified stuff from Argentina?
Yeah, did Ian Carroll tell us this too? Or what
No,
was-
no. That's redacted. Redacted is actually pretty good.
People know this story and who have studied the subject know that Adolf Hitler didn't kill himself in a bunker in Berlin as the Red Army closed in. I think that's, we all know that was a fabricated story, or if you watch the show, you probably understand that. Hitler actually fled Germany weeks before that using a group of underground tunnels.
Okay, but if that were true, there'd be a bunch of German neighborhoods in South and Central America.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
What?
No.
Yeah. Well, next you're going to tell me that Argentinians have like a bunch of white features and like white cultural things?
Hey there.
Oh, right. You show me one pair of blue eyes in Argentina.
Hey
pal.
there, Eliana.
They're literally everywhere.
Hold on. So we're all shocked when Hasidic Jews dig tunnels in New York, but Hitler had all of these underground tunnels, and he just did those himself. Yeah. Okay.
That's because he took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, nice job, anti-Semites. So tunnels are okay when the Germans are doing them?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Weeks before
I'm Uncle
that,
Semite.
using a group of underground tunnels that led to an airstrip. And that airstrip was flown. He was flown from Berlin out. It took submarines, or multiple submarines that were used, U-boats that were then sent to Argentina.
We all live in a Nazi submarine. Nazi submarine.
In other words,
was that
Hitler
Hitler
lived
guy
for nearly
just Sieg Heiling? We should cancel him. Someone post that picture.
Yeah, dude.
That Hitler guy's a
seriously.
real Nazi, dude.
Look at this fucking Nazi.
Make the Atlantic write a whole article about
2
it.
decades more in Argentina, along with vast numbers of the Third Reich. Well, now Argentinian President Javier Milei has just ordered the release of all remaining documents on all of those Nazis who fled Germany and moved to Argentina
Oh,
after
great. Now
World War
Alex Jones's printer is going to run out of fucking ink again, dropping all these documents.
II. Basically, it was almost like a second base of operations in Argentina. If you're not familiar with that, like basically the Third Reich operated out of Argentina and Germany.
Why does he have a haircut like
and
he's in the
many of them,
Monkees?
including Adolf Hitler.
Oh, well, he was in a Monkeys cover band.
In Argentinian one?
Yeah.
Well after 1945. Most people know that Hitler lived out his days in Bariloche
And it's funny because I do remember even The Simpsons had a joke about that. Simpsons, Hitler, Argentina. It's funny because it was something that people have been saying forever, obviously. It's kind of one of those like, yeah, no, he didn't kill himself. That's actually a lie. Here you go. This. Remember this?
Eine Minuten.
Adolf won.
Das Wagenphone ist eine Nuisance-Phone. Buenas noches, mein Führer.
Buenas noches, mein Führer. Is that the episode where Bart had the long distance bill when he just kept prank calling other worlds?
Yeah.
Oh, that was fucking great.
Argentina until he died there in the mid 1960s. Yes, you can read the CIA documents about this. The FBI documents also about sightings of Hitler in this area. They knew about it. Of course, they knew
He was living with Tupac in Cuba.
about it. It was largely facilitated, I think it's safe to say, by the United States and its allies. Operation Paperclip, anybody? Quid pro quo?
Also, if you look into this,
yeah, guys, Hitler didn't actually kill himself. Turns out he was about to uncover this child sex ring.
Oh,
with Chester Bennington.
no. Really?
And
fuck, dude.
And Gene Hackman.
I'll tell you, you know what? I'll tell you who wasn't on the fucking Epstein flight logs. Adolf Hitler.
No, that's
Yeah, damn right. Hell of a guy.
That is a fact that you can't get me on.
You can't. No, he's 100% right.
I just don't trust you, Jeffrey.
I like how fucking everybody's like, yeah, no, Hitler didn't kill himself, but they never mention that he definitely shot his wife.
Yo, fuck her though.
Well, sometimes you gotta start fresh, you know.
More like Ava Yawn.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm about to hop on a submarine and move to a country that's full of women that look like Eliana. You know what? Pop.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out of here.
I heard Ava Braun was a pillow princess. I heard.
Pillow princess?
Yeah, pillow princess. She doesn't move during sex.
Oh. I've never heard that term before.
Really? You haven't?
You've never heard
that? Yeah. Okay, you know it, Virgie, right?
It's just I've had lesbian friends.
There you go.
Jesus
yes. Yeah, no,
Christ.
she's right though.
Yeah, no, that's a
pillow princess.
lesbian term for like chicks who never eat pussy but always get their shit ate.
pillow princess.
Okay, that's very funny.
Yeah.
All right. That's awesome.
Anyway.
Buonasera, it is me, Chris Cuomo. And I have got this molto bene premio. I love my mother. I hate my brother. So let's get after it and have a smoke.
Good fucking bread.
Fucking bread.
Oh, you're gonna like this one.
Bobby, it's good to have you.
Good to be with you, Chris.
I haven't even talked to you
Whose voice is more annoying?
on TV. I've talked to you off TV, but
Very glad to be here, Christopher. And might I just begin by saying, I love Italian food. It's so clean and
Italian
simple.
food. Italian food is the funniest shit.
Olive oil and spaghetti and marinara sauce. It's delicious.
Yeah, but like, isn't olive like they got seeds in it, right? So isn't that a seed oil?
Oh, but that's the thing, Christopher. The oil from the fruit of the olive. Not it.
So what's so bad about the seeds? Is that tied into like with apples, how they're supposedly poisonous?
Well, there used to be, but we're putting beef tallow back in the apples. So it's going to be healthy again.
Injecting beef tallow in the apple?
Yeah,
This
that
is
would-
crazy.
He's obsessed with beef tallow.
That's why they're so shiny.
We're
now.
going to be taking the red food coloring out of the apples. And you're like, wait a minute, they've been coloring our apples?
Yeah, apples are actually gray. Did
They
you know
don't
that?
actually occur naturally as
No,
red.
They're
It just-
gray.
They were just coloring green ones. We didn't know.
But how will beef tallow fix this?
But congratulations. It was an interesting process to watch. Since you've been in, what is the biggest surprise for you so far?
The fact that Ian Carroll thinks he has inside information about my sex life.
I think the biggest surprise for me was the warm reception that I got from HHS employees. The day that I was inaugurated, I had one of the biggest crowds in the Great Hall, and it was without exception very, very supportive and very warm. I think people at HHS...
I was surprised by how much anti-Semitism I've been finding as the health department head. What is that about?
Yeah, it's weird.
Just want to do their jobs. They want to make America healthy again, and they feel that they're finally going to be able to do their jobs.
So how do you reconcile their enthusiasm with word of 10,000 cuts?
Well, you know, there's cuts.
News Nation is solo run. You could hear him feeding back through the headphone.
Yeah, no, it's not exactly
across the federal government, and I think it's hard on everybody. But our agency, which is the biggest agency in government, twice the size of the Pentagon, $1.9 trillion.
That is insane.
Grew by 38% budget during the Biden administration, 17% in employee.
All right, look, I know we're trying to save money in the government, but can we spend a few bucks and get this guy a spokesperson? I mean, even Trump has a press secretary.
What about his wife?
I'd take a fucking
You want,
speaking spell,
Cheryl
dog.
Hines?
Yeah, she
Cheryl Hines could do
yeah.
it.
She get out there with her big chompers.
Big chompers.
Yeah. With her come hither horse-looking smile.
Or better yet, she knows Larry David. Could we call Larry David?
No, we cannot call Larry David. I don't think Larry David.
No.
I don't think Larry David has been, because Curb is over. I don't think Larry David is returning her phone calls anymore.
No, you don't think so?
I completely doubt it. Mexi Man and Cheese says obviously Hitler had to take out his wife before going fling to the beach resort. Not only the ride over in the submarine be a nightmare with her bitching, but you. Let me read more. God damn it. But you never meet a girl that could keep a secret for 20 years. Let's see here. Venezuelan.
That's not true. There's a woman who can keep a secret for 20 years. It's one that you murdered 20 years ago.
Venezuelan Nazi donated. In Venezuela, there's a town called Colonia Tovar. That's basically a German town. Yeah, I've actually played the video. It's actually a really cool looking town. It has the highest ratio of twins anywhere. The lore is that the Mengele or some other doctor kept experiments going there. I mean, I don't know.
That's creepy.
Tom Mercedes. How long until Eminem calls 50 on Uncle Tom for going MAGA?
Is 50 Cent's really MAGA,
really.
though?
He's not gay.
Yeah, he's just not being gay about
That's it.
Like,
That's
dude,
all it
fuck
is.
you. He's just being like, whatever. He's just enjoying his tax cuts.
I don't care. Tom Mercedes. Boys, positive thing that the protesters are 70% boomers, not too many younger people. Yeah, well, because, they're all... The younger people are... not the protesters. They're the ones that are blowing shit up.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah, I got in an argument with somebody a few weeks ago about that when they posted some meme about how it's okay when the right wing, boycotts something, but the minute we boycott Tesla, they're all mad. And I'm like, you're not boycotting, you're burning shit.
Yeah, there's a difference.
You're setting fires to cars, and it's not a protest.
Yeah, you're not drinking different beer.
Yeah. A protest would be you standing in front of Tesla and going like, yeah. Fuck you guys. That's, you know what I mean? That's a protest. You're not harming anybody. You're not preventing anyone from entering or exiting. You're not burning electric cars.
Yeah.
Simple.
Guys.
Why did you hit this?
By mistake.
I was like,
I refreshed the tab and it auto-played.
Hey guys, why don't you go to rotcstore.com? Buy yourself a shirt or a hat or what have you.
That one was on purpose.
Perhaps you could go to revengeofthesith.locals.com or perhaps patreon.com/we're not sorry. And maybe if you don't go to these websites,
Don't threaten them.
it would be really bad if something
Don't
would.
threaten them like a.
It would be really bad if something would have happened to your small business.
And once you get into a locals or Patreon, now use can't leave. Guys, you really help us out if you head over there. $7 a month. RevengeOfTheSith.locals.com. Patreon.com/we're not sorry. $7 a month gets you Wednesday show, half of Friday shows, all of our movie riffs and all the backlog, and it gets you the audio version of the podcast with no commercials.
I was trying to think of that Sopranos when they tried to shake down a Starbucks. And they're like, yeah, maybe, somebody breaks your windows outside. He's like, I don't think they would care. It was just a manager. He's like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't have any discretionary money to give you, so whatever.
Guys, we'll be right back.
Go.
Ooh, that looks scary. The House of Unskippable Podcast ads.
Before we get to the thrilling conclusion of Murder at the South Pole, I'd like to tell you about Untuckit shirts.
I'm hitting skip ahead, but it's not doing anything.
Last weekend, I was at a barbecue and thought, what's with all this excess fabric at the bottom of my shirt?
Oh, God, a clearly fake personal story.
The big game was on the boob tube, but the biggest touchdown was the perfect length of my friend's premium-made, affordably priced shirt.
Literally no one talks like that.
So I went right home and binged Untuckit on my Microsoft Surface.
Is this a promotion within a promotion?
Untuckit shirts. We weren't here for Kevin James, but we're here now.
What up, everybody? Second hour, Monday show, ROTC. If you're here, your family.
What's going on, guys?
Olive Garden.
How's everybody doing? Just kidding. I don't care.
Wow.
Got him.
Wow, what a jerk. Being a real jerk lately, dude. So this
out of your own.
This guy got pulled over. They accused him of a DUI. He told the cop, "You smell like you have alcohol in your breath," and the cop just had a meltdown. Here you go.
It must be coming out of your own breath because there's no alcohol in here.
I think that's don't start insulting my partner.
I'm just saying, like, you know, like,
really want to start going there?
You're saying that I'm drinking and I'm not drinking.
I'm a recovering alcoholic, and you're gonna fucking accuse me of drinking. Yeah, he's recovering, man. He's very.
How the fuck is he a cop then?
This does not feel.
So anyways,
Did he just leave?
yeah, he got.
Is he crying? It must be.
Feels fake, right?
This is all fake. Everything's
Wow.
fake now. All these videos are fake. I hate it. Spoils it for me.
All right, can I give you something real then?
Ugh, that's
Wow. This is how I dressed up my bodysuit today, okay?
looking good, girl.
So beautiful.
Yo, look at that side view.
Man, and you know what's weird? Like nowadays, like these women get so big that they're all flatsos because the tits just can't keep up. Used to be a bigger gal.
God.
Used to be a girl would be kind of overweight, but she'd have some nice chunky tits. And now it's just like the tits can't outpace the body.
Holy fuck, dude.
Quick, someone get her
Looks
back
like
in
a
that water.
godskin noble.
No, Virgie, you don't have to get her back in the water as long as we can just hit her with a hose. We just got to keep her wet, not.
I want to hit her with a hose, all right, but I don't think the way you think.
She looks like a pile of manatees fucking.
Yeah, seriously. I think it's a pod.
They literally have orgies. It's
It's
disgusting.
a pod of manatees.
Manatees are disgusting animals.
You should have just stopped at pile. She looks like a pile.
I absolutely love it.
Yeah, do you? Well, that makes one of us.
Why do you love it? What is there to love? You fucking monster.
Ma'am, you had to tuck your stomach into your pants.
This is what we're doing now?
So there's a weight limit for the slide for 300 pounds.
By the way, may I say, reasonable.
That's very
It's
reasonable.
more than reasonable.
This is what we're doing
Scales in use.
now?
I love the fatties will always take this as discrimination. No, it's a safety issue.
It's called gravity. It's gravity. The bigger you are, the faster you're going to fall down.
Remember that fucking kid in Orlando? Put that place out of business, bro.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I never saw it until recently. I didn't know that video exists.
Oh, of him falling off, yeah.
I did not know that. I'd seen videos before, the aftermath and stuff, but I didn't know there was literally a video of this kid dropping like 10 feet away from the camera guy. And I was like, oh, was not prepared
This is
for
what
that.
we're doing now? This is what we're doing now.
Yes. Yes.
It's what we've always done.
I am in shock, and this is not America.
Did she say this is not America?
If there's a 300-pound limit, that is America.
Yeah, because they don't even have those signs in Europe. Because we just take like our cigarettes out to the balcony and
we stay thin because of olive oil.
like one or two sausages.
This is the one who's mad.
This is not right. This is not right.
Fat people would rather put you and your children in danger.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Because they want everyone to be sad like them and immobile like them. All right. We'll see. Where is it?
Because that's the thing, dude. I've been on some of these rides. Some of these people are really cocky, too. Like, they really want to flirt with death because, like, I've never been as fat as those people. And I've gotten on certain rides before where they put that thing on you and you're going, man, is this going to hold my big ass? Like, you get nervous. Even when you're not that big, you're just kind of overweight and you go, I don't know, man. When this ride flips over, is this fucking thing really going to hold me? But they love flirting with death. They're like 500 pounds. It's literally not shutting, and they're still willing to, like, I'll chance it. No, sir.
Since I lost all the weight, the one thing that took me a while to get used to is being not afraid of plastic furniture. Because I used to break plastic furniture.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah. Not anymore.
That is embarrassing. If you break plastic, you just sit down and...
It happened a couple
Yeah, boy.
times, actually.
Did you get the new sloppers?
Oh, God damn it.
Just sent it to you.
Wait a minute. Is this our boy?
Yes, give me yes.
We changed it. We got a new... Oh, is this... Or this is a backup channel where they put it up.
This is his, but he has a new channel. Hold on a second.
Going with the Old West goatee look?
Yeah, but isn't he supposed to be trans?
Yeah, well, they can just do whatever they want.
All the time?
Pretty much.
All right. Yes, we do. We do have a new. We do have a new Dayton. Here you go.
Hi, I'm recording this.
Obviously.
Just to kind of talk. I don't know. I guess I was just. I wanted to talk to someone verbally. I guess.
Oh, he's fucked up again. You can hear it. Listen to his voice.
You know, I went out this weekend to a dance party, like downtown.
He went out this weekend to a dance party,
The way
dude.
he describes things. It's like he went to a dance party.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Mersh. You know what? Mersh is just sad because he didn't get invited to a dance party this
Dance
weekend.
party? I swear to God, if Royce ever said, hey, you want to hang out Sunday? We're going to a dance party. I would...
Have you...
It would be just like your clip of Stan Smith with the just dance party. Just a party. You went to a party, bud.
And I basically hadn't been out of the house in, I don't know, like it'd probably been a little over a month since I went anywhere. I've just been in the house. And I went out, it was like on Friday night, I went and socialized and talked to people. And I mean, I don't know, just generally, and anyway, that felt really good to talk verbally. And I really don't do a lot of talking to anybody when I'm at home because, I mean...
Because you're a fucking agoraphobic shut-in creep?
My mom is the only other person living here right now or whatever, so it's like, and, you know, I don't talk to other people when they're around at the house.
Because they all chose to shuffle off their mortal coils than to have to deal with you.
Yeah, seriously. They'd rather not be alive.
I don't really talk to people at home. I mostly just film them. Film them from
against
afar.
their knowledge, without their knowledge, and without their consent.
People come over to the house downstairs.
And then I call the people who feed, clothe me, and let me live in their home Nazis.
They're Nazis,
and pieces of shit.
They stay to myself upstairs.
That's my favorite part about Dayton. It's like, it's one thing to just be a bum. It's another thing to be a really ungrateful bum.
Ungrateful bum is the worst.
It's worse, right? Like, it's one thing to go, hey, man, you know, I know I've been staying here and stuff, so, like, I actually, like, cleaned your baseboards today, and I took the garbage out or something. But, like, this one's just like, you owe me $100.
And
what?
And I want the pizza from the place I want the pizza from.
Or no pizza. Yeah, but we're getting pizza.
Speed
I'll
with
just
my
steal your credit
family
card
for
and get
all
the
years
pizza.
That's right. To buy dresses on Amazon to have your free store you want to open?
A free store? People just come in and get whatever they want.
Crazy shit that happened to me. It's like years of living around a skinhead that they allow to live.
He's dead. He's your brother.
Been dead.
In this house.
He's not a skin.
For a long time.
Dude, Sherman has been
and
dead for so long.
anyway,
we thought
just
it was
the-
COVID. Remember?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
were like, was it that? Because it was the only. That's how long ago it was, buddy.
PTSD and stress
It's like saying Sherman died of polio at this point. Get over it.
from that. So I.
It's like a young Johnny Depp
I've past month and all the stress from
doing
Trump
that to track Christina Ricci.
Young Johnny dope.
and everything. I mean, all that stress. I avoid even watching
Johnny
the
out
news.
of his depth.
So, because I don't want to be stressed out, and I'm not. I'm.
What do you have to be stressed about?
You know, I'm just whatever. I'm trying to be like as unstressed out as possible, and
Yeah, you deserve a break.
Yeah, you work so hard every day.
One thing I always say, man, is when is old Dayton Hypernova? When's Earl going to give himself a break?
When is he gonna get a little me time?
Yeah,
you know?
the problem is you work too hard. You give
Really-
too much.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
You
drink.
do so much laundry sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
And you know this asshole is the type to do one load and then put it in the dryer, put a second load in the washer, and then just forget about everything. And then his mom has to come and wash the wet clothes now 2 or 3 times to get the stink out and then
Yeah.
just do it for him. What's the point?
A beer or anything at all, like anything since January, basically. And it's like now, the end of March. It's like almost to April, and it's like, I'm just like, I'm stressed, and I'm basically not a drinker and I'm not a smoker at all.
Well, 'cause you're pilled
so
out of your
I'm,
gourd.
you know, there's no coping mechanisms. Essentially, is what I'm saying. There's no coping mechanisms other than
Hey,
venting.
Dayton, when I was hooked on perks, guess what? I didn't really drink either. I actually rarely drank. It
Was there any? There was no coping mechanisms, Mark.
the coping mechanism were the Percocets.
Oh, okay.
They felt
So I
great. I
type a
didn't
lot.
need to drink.
On social media, I just talk that way. And so anyway, I'm just going on a spiel, I guess, about. But I wanted to talk verbally on camera because I went out downtown to a dance party and kind of socialized.
By the way, downtown Dayton, Ohio.
That's pretty hot. That's a hot district.
And talked and stuff, you know, and to people, and it's like been a long time since I even left the house. So I was like, tonight I was watching a movie and I was like thinking about like, gosh, I don't know what it was, but just like the nostalgia that I've feeling lately, or just
Oh,
I
it's
don't
called
know.
being manic. It's springtime, and generally mania begins to display in the spring. Oh,
I could only
there's
get
some
like
free advice for you, bud.
a 4.5 minute video or something before I
Another video.
make a recording on this before it this phone
It's a
my
sweet
phone
jean
just
vest.
doesn't it's not keeping like it's not recording without turning off after like 4 minutes and 4.5 minutes, I guess.
You're babbling.
It's like, oh my god, I just deleted a bunch of stuff on my
This little soul patch isn't centered and it's bugging me.
Oh god.
It's like-
Yeah, if you're gonna do a long line like that, it needs to be
perfect.
Yeah.
Bro,
phone just to
that's not even a soul patch. That's the treasure trail you're supposed to have above your dick.
Oh well.
Clear up space, and it's not working. So I think I need a new phone at some point. I need to replace it or something. Anyway,
this is a great
Yeah,
conversation.
who's gonna pay for it? Who's gonna pay for your phone, you dickhead?
That ungrateful bitch
Yeah,
who
his-
does laundry for
Yeah,
her?
his Nazi mom.
Anyway, I'm trying to remember what I'm talking about. I was talking about before it stopped recording. Anyway, I don't know, but I think what I was talking about was I never
Wow, dude, he's gone.
because those are really hard to find.
What is
For me,
this?
like I don't know. They don't make them anymore. I mean, they don't even make the cameras.
It's a classic.
Anymore. They discontinued making the cameras, so that's why there's.
Yeah, because they're in
not,
phones
like,
now. Because you can shoot an entire
That's
film on
probably
iPhone.
Because they're in phones now.
No,
It's really funny.
you can literally make an indie film on an iPhone in 2025.
God, I really.
And I don't even like Apple, but look, say whatever you
Goddamn,
want.
their cameras are good.
They really nailed the goddamn camera and editing stuff. They nailed that part.
I'm gonna record one more of these.
I've got an
videos
old
from
VHS
my
recorder.
mom and more of that, to upload.
I've got a Magnavox camcorder from 1997.
Fills up, so I'm just recording.
God, I would
talking
kill
about,
for one of
like,
those.
just to vent about stuff, like dealing with things like besides the stress of dealing with stuff like Trump and everything going on.
Trump and
You're stressed because of Trump, dude.
All that stuff in the news. I'm trying to avoid even reading the news or like.
I like,
watching
you know what,
TV
a dead giveaway when somebody doesn't know a fucking thing about what they're talking about is they'll always say things vague like, oh, you know, Trump and all that stuff going on. And you're like, oh yeah, what stuff? What's going on? You know, Elon Musk with all that
The
stuff.
general Trump
like
stuff.
What? Like what do you mean?
God, he's never like. He's kind of bums me out because like he doesn't really have like a villain anymore, and that makes him like
He's wasting away.
like Joker without Batman. Like
It's
he doesn't have
the one where he cried. The
Yeah.
one where Joker cried for Batman.
Yeah, right.
Didn't Joker like torture and murder the guy that killed Batman too? Isn't that like
Yes.
wasn't there like a whole storyline where like
Yes.
somebody killed Batman and Joker lost
Yes.
his fucking mind?
He hated it. And honestly, like, what I would say is, here, let me pull something up here. What I would say is like, yeah, sure, Dayton's okay, but I'll tell you what, we already have a new Dayton.
Yeah, this other guy is where it's
I
at.
don't know what you're doing, Mom.
You know what I like about this one too is I like the
I
mom
don't
because
want
she
you coming
feeds
through.
into the
Just grab
dysfunction.
my plants, because it's residual. It's the residual.
Yeah, she doesn't
smell.
just sit downstairs quietly watching religious TV and shit, waiting to die so she can see her husband
No,
again.
no, she's literally like, no, but you put your piss jugs in my house. And you're like, all right,
Yeah.
you're making this just as bad. I love it.
And it's also great because, you know, he lives with his mom and she's yelling at him about piss jugs in her filthy,
Yeah, she's also
roach-infested
filthy.
kitchen.
Remember when there was like a cup on the floor and they couldn't decide who put the cup there? These people rule. Don't forget 2 stair sodas.
Dude, if you go through this guy's channel, I mean, it is anything you click. And I've done this. Anything you click is a nightmare. Look,
You make fun of him all you want, but you know who doesn't have stair sodas? This guy. I'm coming up this guy's fucking stairs. I can't stop at the halfway mark and
Get
just
a
have a
soda.
root beer.
That's fair. I'll up my stair soda game for you tomorrow.
He just lame. Remember just sitting on right at the middle of the stairs was just an empty soda bottle. I'm like, what are you doing? Throw that out.
He's just like
He's the man.
jamming. He's a good guitarist, though, right, Virgie?
Oh yeah, dude, he's super great.
Oh, this was the guy who was just fucking around the whole time, right? Just felt like he was tuning it.
Yeah.
He just tunes it.
Oh my god, that trim is so jacked up. Dog.
He's pretty good, dude.
Yeah, he's like if Jason Becker never got fucking Lou Gehrig's disease.
I mean,
I don't know who any of those
I don't
people
understand
are.
what you said, dude. And
I don't,
that
I don't know who
joke for like
Jason
4
Becker
people.
is. I've never heard of Lou Gehrig. I don't know any of these people, bro.
Yeah.
4 people in chat laughed out of the 1,000.
I doubt it because you said it.
How come they didn't? How come they didn't rename it Jason whatever's disease? I guess he wasn't that fucking
Jason
impressive.
Statham's disease is what it
Jason
was called,
Statham.
actually. Oh.
Speaking of, Jason Statham's movie dropped, the Working Man shit, and absolutely blew Snow White out of the fucking water on its first weekend.
Yeah, that's right.
Pessy, I think
Damn
we,
right.
I think the one, I think we've done this one. The sloppers you sent me, the Cars one.
This might be another one.
Wait, did you just slap together another Jason Statham movie and beat Disney in the box
I'll
office?
play it, but this
That's
is
right.
all right. I mean, you might be right
Hold on, let me check. Hold on.
because this one feels like we played.
No,
this.
that one was posted like it's posted the newest. It's another Cars
Have you been
one.
dying to ride Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters at Disney?
Oh, that's a different. Oh my god. Okay.
Have you been dying to ride Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters?
We will
at
fit
Disney's
in all the
California
cars.
Adventure, but you weren't sure if you'd fit. Hey everyone, we're plus size park hoppers. We range in sizes from 2X to 5X. Make sure you like this video and follow us from our plus size Disney tips
No,
and
this
tricks.
one's
This
different.
adorable
No, she's dressed like the kid from Up.
ride is
I remember
located
making
in
this
Cars
joke.
Land. The queue takes you through Casa de la Tires and into the storage yard, where Luigi's family will take you on a choreographed ride to some classic Italian.
I'd rather hang out with Luigi Mangione.
Yeah, I've never seen. What the fuck is this?
I want to go on that. I want to go on that Luigi's Magical Adventure.
People are saying we've done this. People are saying we've done this.
Okay, 'cause
I
they
don't remember this
literally-
one.
tires and into the storage yard.
Whatever, let's just watch it. He gives
No,
a shit.
because you guys are thinking of the fucking Cars one when they went
This
to
is the Cars one.
No,
Dude,
this is
no.
Luigi
So
thingy.
hold on.
They went
did-
on Mater, the fucking tow truck and the stupid Larry the Cable
They
Guy
did
shit.
the Mater one and they did the car one. This is a completely
This is a new
other
one.
car one. This is a
You're
third.
all wrong.
We're starting again. Take 2.
Have you been dying to ride Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters at Disney's California Adventure, but you weren't sure if you'd fit? Hey everyone, we're plus-size park hoppers. We range in sizes from 2X to 5X. Make sure you like this video and follow us for more plus-size Disney tips and tricks. This adorable ride is located in Carsland. The queue takes you through Casa de la Tires and into the storage yard, where Luigi's family will take you on a choreographed ride to some classic Italian.
You look like a cardiogram ride.
Italian tunes. The ride vehicle here is modeled after 1950s Italian rear-engine microcars, but Luigi just calls them Familia. Each vehicle has 1 row of bench seating. There is a slight step up to get into the
Slight step.
Oh,
up.
God forbid.
A slight
ride.
step.
The safety mechanism is a
Are
shared
you okay?
seatbelt. My name is Stephanie, and I wear a size 2X, and Sarah wears a size 4X. We
And
were
I
able
love
to sit
throwing her
together,
under
but
the
the
bus.
seatbelt just fit. If you think you'd be more comfortable with a little extra space, you can always ask to ride alone. If you use a wheelchair or ECV, you will need to
Again,
transfer.
riding alone is so obnoxious. I want to hold up the line even more. They don't even just understand what they're doing. Like, you don't do the math in your head. Like, you're not mortified that you're like, oh God, we're gonna hold up the line. We're all gonna take our own car. That's obnoxious.
I'll
Like,
tell you, they're not bad. They're doing counting calories.
I'm just saying, dude, if fucking one of my guests in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 asked if they could ride alone, I'd pick that motherfucker up and put him in the lake.
thank you. Yeah, you hit the little when you can pick them up and then just Kadoosh. I've done that before. That's so fun. I like throwing them out. I like picking them up and throwing them back up at the bus stop out front.
Use a
Get your fucking
wheelchair or
ass outta here.
ECV, you will need to
I
transfer
like
into
taking
the
people from the front of lines and putting them at the back of lines.
belt just fit. If you think you'd be more comfortable with a little extra space, you can always ask to ride alone. If you use a wheelchair or ECV, you will need to transfer into this ride. But there is a transfer access vehicle available.
God, all you people are burdens on society.
Sizes 2X through 5X are able to ride this comfortably. And it really put us back in touch with our Italian sides.
Boppity boopy.
What's Italian about you?
The pasta that is
They
flowing
consume.
through their
Yeah.
fucking bodies.
Yeah, the marinara that is their blood.
Growing white Italian, growing white Italian, growing white Italian.
Something to note is that this ride does involve some spinning. If you're prone to motion sickness, this ride might not be for you. Fortunately, no one
Well,
in
that's
our
good
group
because none of you are prone to motion.
Yeah.
had any problems with motion sickness on this ride. We hope that these tips help and that you enjoy your choreographed dance.
I hate her. The more this goes on, the more I hate Stephanie. I want to smack her in the face.
She's a cute one.
Is she?
Yeah, she's a cute one, dude.
Yeah. Right.
Whatever.
I had some promise.
Hey!
Today's Lady Gaga's birthday, and I'm pretty sure you're not going to hear her on the Bone 107.7 in the
You
Bay
never
Area.
know.
I love him.
And also,
He's so pure.
she has those weird outfits. Lady Gaga. Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody better than Thomas?
And also, today is Vince Vaughn's birthday from the movie Wedding
I don't think
Crashers.
people realize just how important Thomas is. The fact that he's like one of the only people we've ever covered on the show where no matter how much of a hard-hearted scumbag you are, even Virgie likes Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas
like
rules.
literally, it's the only one we all agree on. We're like, you leave Thomas alone. He's a sweet boy.
Gonna win it, and they did in 2017. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas is like one of those guys you just would hope to run into in like a Fallout future, like after the bombs drop. He just survives through sheer autism. And I built a house out of shopping carts.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes.
And also, what else? Oh yeah, it will be wet and stormy next week. The start of April.
Yes, mhm.
Yes.
You can come live in my settlement, but you have to wear a silk satin panties or a swimsuit bikini. Mhm.
And also, I am looking forward. And it's also Reba McEntire's birthday.
Oh, cool.
From the TV show Reba.
Oh, neat.
She is 70 years old. Yes. So Bruce Willis is 70 years old.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And also,
what else?
What else am I going to
Yeah,
say?
what
Oh,
else?
yeah. Ooh, I am looking forward. Oh, yeah. Then I even see Fenway Park in real life.
Oh, hell yeah,
Like,
dude.
In person.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, that's those
Where
are
they
guys.
play?
And also,
Is he even a Red Sox fan, or he's just going to Boston and?
Boston, yeah.
baseball season is going to be starting back up next month. Yes. Baseball. I hope the Mariners win the World Series.
They won't.
Now, these last 30 seconds are my favorite thing Thomas has ever done, okay?
Okay.
The Seattle Seahawks win their first Super Bowl.
Why is he such a Seattle guy?
That was the only time they did it. And what else am I gonna say? Well, also they played Lady Gaga. Yes, I'm not like Taylor Swift yesterday. After I got off work doing my shopping, I left my groceries in the freezer and I ran out of the store because that's what autism does.
Yeah.
Man, I fucking love you, Thomas.
Oh boy.
Is there anybody who has more introspection and like self-reflection than Thomas?
I love him.
It's like he's so fucked up, but he's so self-aware.
Hell yeah, Thomas. You fucking rule.
Because that's what autism does to you, man.
And what else am I gonna
He
say?
just left all his shit in the
Well,
store and ran out.
Also, they played Lady Gaga. Yes, I'm not like Taylor Swift yesterday. After I got off work doing my shopping, I left my groceries in the freezer and I ran out of the store because that's what autism does. Remember, Thomas has autism.
Hell yeah, man.
Thomas is the man, dude.
Thomas has autism.
Is there anyone sweeter than this guy?
So I guess I better go. So I gotta go to work. So
Bye.
Somebody said interview when I've interviewed Thomas before on Daywave. I've had him
Thomas
on.
is fun.
Yeah, I've had Thomas
such a
on.
good boy.
He's the man.
I'm glad he's doing well.
All right.
That was fucking great, man. That's what autism does.
That's what autism does. All right.
We are hearing from the lawyer representing actor and comedian Paul Rodriguez after his arrest in Burbank last night. Police say they were conducting a traffic stop around 7:30 when they found drugs during their investigation. Rodriguez was a passenger in the car. His lawyer, Bobby Samini, says Rodriguez fully cooperated at all times, did not have any controlled substances in his possession, and was not under the influence. He says the arrest and the treatment by officers violated Rodriguez's civil rights and that he looks forward to proving his innocence.
Hello, What was the
Right
drugs?
guy.
What they just said drugs. What
Yeah,
were the
it's
drugs?
probably coke.
You think it was coke?
Probably coke. Paul Rodriguez was funny, man. I remember him. He was actually hilarious in Born in East LA.
Yeah.
I'm curious about your thoughts on this. I don't want to say this guy's name, but he had an interesting theory. Like, and again, I don't want to talk about like woke or whatever, blah blah. But he was like the overcorrection in Hollywood.
Oh, totally.
He said he chalked it up to this. He chalked it up to Weinstein, and he's like,
Hold on. You better not be taking our take here, okay? We've been saying it for a long time.
Do not say free Weinstein. That's our thing.
Hollywood was way better when Weinstein was in charge.
like Hollywood started to feel as if the world viewed them as Weinstein, and that the two were you couldn't just separate the two.
Well, many cases you shouldn't
Because he was the king of the castle, and they all did whatever he wanted.
They turned a blind eye to it.
Yeah, so you were complicit in it.
Therefore, they had to
You
project
personally, Andrew Schultz,
Andrew
was
Schultz
responsible.
was
for this.
responsible for what Weinstein did.
this like extreme revision of what Hollywood could be. Are those connected, or is this something that happened way before?
Well, first of all, I would say it's unfair to say that Hollywood is Weinstein.
How is that unfair?
It's much worse, actually.
The music industry, that's Weinstein.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
It's totally Weinstein. The music industry has no rules. It's like rape. It's like a speeding ticket in the music industry.
Yeah.
And I know they hate it when I say that.
Yeah.
But it's just true.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I mean, the Diddy
Ask Kesha.
parties. I mean,
so because those guys are worse, you're just off the hook? Nice.
I wouldn't consider him Hollywood.
No.
I'm sure there was bad shit going on there, but it's not like they were that different and stuff that people in that world, that industry.
Yeah.
I mean, any woman like who goes after, groupies as we call them. I mean, they're very often
They're
the
asking for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, come on.
aggressors.
Do you get a warped sense of
That doesn't mean you can rape
No,
them.
no,
but-
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But do you think that these people in the industry get like a warped sense of what they can or can't do to women based on the groupies?
Absolutely. Because it's so sexualized.
And then it becomes normalized. You're like, oh, I can't do this because every girl's trying to do it with me.
You must have stories.
So you agree with Trump, grab her by the pussy then? Is that so what you're trying to say is you defend Trump 100% with the grab by the pussy.
No.
Got it.
No, but that is not an unfair description of what goes on in the music industry.
Right.
If you're a star, they let you do it. If you're a star, they sometimes want you to do it. Not all of them. And that's the problem, is that the guys get so
Wow, he's really sounding like a creepy Jew right now.
Yeah, no, it's these fucking women that's the problem. It's not
used to no woman saying no and just
These
being
poor
so
guys.
aggressive
Yeah.
that they just assume every woman is like that. And then once in a while they run into one who's like, no, I'm an actual person.
Yeah, I'm a human being.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
And
but this is
But I said you ran into a woman.
I think now the girls are more privy to the fact that they can make way more money off a lawsuit than they can just sucking some guy's dick. So I think a lot of these like groupies that used to get the validation from just hooking up with the rapper. I think a lot of them have, switched their game plan a bit. And now they're like, wait a minute. No, we gotta either get pregnant or we gotta catch a case.
Yeah, I always find it amusing when, like, the female rappers, sometimes their big burn on somebody they're beefing with is like, I could take your man. And I'm thinking, how hard is that to take? Not even just in the music industry, anywhere. It's like, I can take it. Yeah, no kidding. You can't take it.
What a threat.
Yeah, exactly.
You could suck my dick?
Right.
Wow.
This is like,
It's-
what is happening?
I don't know.
Why is everybody pretending Bill is fucking cool?
Oh, that's easy. That's because he said a couple things that are against the Democrats now, so everyone's like, oh, he's actually not that bad. Kermano Gone Wild sent this. He's donated $20. Sent this.
Well, here we are, Donnie. What's it
there he
going to
is,
be
Bill
now?
Maher.
I still want my 1523.
I guess the only thing left to do.
Patsy.
What is this?
What
dog
movie
shit?
is this?
It says
let me
Pizza Man.
check.
Pizza Man?
I've never heard of this. I heard of Bill Maher was in that like Fright Night or whatever. I remember that.
Well, here we are, Donnie. What's it going to be now? I still want my 1523.
I guess the only thing left to do is to kill you. Bulldoze the Ambassador
This is
Hotel.
a PG-13 rated film about a pizza man who goes on a quest to get $15.23 when someone orders a pizza. He uncovers a plot to rule the world and stops at nothing to get his $15.
Wow.
It is
So it's an
directed
entire
by-
story from the perspective of the paper boy from Better Off Dead. Wow. Great.
Yeah. And it's directed by J.F. Lawton. He directed some episodes of the Pamela Anderson piece of shit TV show VIP.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
great
wow.
show.
He also wrote Pretty Woman and Under Siege, the Steven Seagal movie.
Great
and,
movie.
Wrote the screenplay for Blank Man.
Oh, Blank Man.
What?
is good, though. I like Blank Man.
That's a weird resume.
Yep.
Yeah, do you remember
Yeah.
VIP with Pam Anderson, right?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like, do you really remember it?
I just remember
That's
she was
all
like
that
a
was on
spy
Spike
or
TV
something,
during the
and she
day.
was like,
The beautiful and lethal Valerie Irons.
Yeah, I remember this.
Plucked from obscurity to head an elite Los Angeles bodyguard
Hell
agency.
yeah.
They know how to get things done. Eventually.
Damn, back in the day though.
oh god, she was.
Come
she was
on, dude.
Absolutely fucking
It
gorgeous.
looks weird now.
Yeah. Yeah, VIP baby.
Hell yeah, dude. I remember this. Wasn't this on UPN?
Yeah, this. I don't remember.
Spike TV a lot. Like during the day, Spike TV played this a lot.
This does feel like a Spike TV show.
Yeah.
Sounds like knockoff GoldenEye music.
That's well because Royce, it's knockoff GoldenEye music.
Okay.
And it's a knockoff GoldenEye intro set like thing too. It looks just like it's GoldenEye. The game.
The show is basically Charlie's bleached anus.
So like, what if we made like a GoldenEye, but everybody's like a hot chick,
I like
very
it.
large breasts.
Golden thighs.
Hear me out. We
Imagine
do like,
if Odd Job just had like blonde hair and like gigantic breasts.
why don't we make Charlie's Angels, but you can come even harder to it?
I like this. This idea is good, yeah?
Yeah.
Isn't that wicked guitar solo though, dude?
What if we were to get the Vietnamese guy from 21 Jump Street? You think he's
Ooh.
available? I did not know that Dustin Nguyen was in this movie. No.
Yeah.
Man, it's like they didn't even know what this show was.
Look, man, it's just boobs and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we knew
America
what it was.
used to be a fucking proper country.
Honestly, I honestly miss boobs and stuff. I really do. I really, really do.
I'm April. I'm Amelia. We're twins, and people judge our spicy content. This feels incestuous. Please stop.
It is.
I
That's why they do it.
That's why you're doing it.
hope they seek therapy.
But also let them cook.
You're both a zero in men's eyes. Well,
Look.
Unlike you, I don't assume to speak for all men, but I can confidently tell you, you don't speak for me.
That makes 100% of this room.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, look.
Mm-hmm.
Dave, it might be disgusting in many ways.
But would.
looking for a man
And would.
Mm-hmm.
to join us.
Fine, Mersh, I'll take the ugly one.
And by the way, there's ways to get around the incest stuff. You know what I mean? They just can't do anything to each other.
Yes.
But I would also encourage them to do stuff to
Also
each
do
other.
Stuff with each other. You guys are gross. So now, hold on, Mersh, I have a question.
Don't say which one.
Who's the pretty one?
That's ridiculous.
You have to pick one. Right or left, you have to pick.
We're on the right.
Okay.
Looking for a man to join us. We just decided that we wanted to start sharing a boyfriend.
This is
what?
By the way, the host is also.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus, this is.
We are going on a blind date.
So he doesn't even know that you're asking.
Can you imagine you go on a blind date, right?
And two of them show up.
And they look like this. Like, what do you do at that point? You're like, am I getting punked?
Step one would be order a double. I'm gonna need a. You know what? I'll be back. I gotta make a phone call real quick, and I would just go outside and be like, "What is happening? Let me rub my eyes. Go back inside."
Date both of
I
you.
would run across the street and buy a lottery ticket.
Hi, is this seat taken? I'm April. I'm Amelia.
Gold Coast.
They are
And we have
goddamn
spicy
garbage on the Gold Coast. Dude, it seems like the Gold Coast of Australia, it's all hot garbage.
I say the left is prettier.
Cool. You could have a mushroom tattoo.
That's fine.
We are twins, so we do everything together. God, you have me. Don't forget me. We started exotic dancing when we were
A Dubai businessman offered them 76,000 pounds to spend 5 nights with him, and they said no.
76,000 pounds is not that much money.
That's 100,000. That's 100,000 US dollars.
That's not that much money if you're some Saudi, the shit they do to the women on those fucking yachts is unspeakspeakable.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That
It's
wouldn't
not
even
good.
be, yeah, what are you talking about? Some of these bitches make millions to go over there.
18. We
He's lowballing the twins here.
We started exotic dancing when we were 18. We loved it so much, and our customers were asking us if we would make a spicy page, and we thought, Let's do it. Behind protection.
We thought we already do this stuff to each other off camera.
Okay, I hear you, but you're not gonna hate them because they have a Mogwai behind them from Gremlins.
Oh yeah, that makes up for the literal incest.
I mean, it does.
It's a little bit, man. Jesus.
I'm pretty sure our neighbors have like seen us naked. Oh yeah. It's not a bad life thing. We told our family that we were doing spicy content when we
Can we stop
to
saying
make lots of-
spicy? I'm really like annoyed at this point. I'm so sick of hearing spicy. Check out my spicy content. Shut up.
What's wrong, Mersh? It's content that makes your penis hot.
Yeah, it's hot penis content.
It's spicy.
Hot penis content. I'd rather people say that.
Spike TV hot penis content.
Hot penises and content.
money. The most I've ever made in a year is probably $3 million. And the most I've
I'm
ever
gonna
made
kill
in
myself.
1 week is over $100,000.
Yeah, me too, man.
And then they were obviously shocked, but like it made it better. So I think we should change some outfits. Yeah. So we've received some pretty nasty comments. Do you want to read some out? Yeah, let's read some out. This feels incestuous.
It is.
Yeah.
Doing spicy
Read this
content
one. Open Bob. What does that even mean?
is one thing, but with your sibling it's weird AF. Please stop. We don't do content together with each other. It's always separate. Inappropriate, seeing that they're related.
I found pictures that say otherwise.
Pessy, you send me them.
Yeah, I need to see.
We
them
need
for
to know if
research.
this is true.
They're gross.
Just for research.
That's fine, I understand, but let me be the one. Let me gross me out, Pessy.
It's okay.
Are they?
I can handle it.
Are they gross or are they like sick?
That's awesome. That's hilarious. His reaction.
There
is
you go, Royce.
self-
I think you can actually.
Okay, hold on.
Here, I'll just send it to
Pessy's
Mersh.
series of noises are hilarious.
Have they gotten a boob job since then? Are you sure that's them?
I mean, I don't know.
Nah, man, that's not them, dude. That look at their boob job.
Okay, well then you're welcome then. For still
I
there.
hope they seek therapy. You're both a 0 in men's eyes due to your spicy content. You
I doubt
have
that.
marked yourselves as objects, so you'll be seen as such. That's just horrible. That just sounds like a misogynist behind the camera.
Ugh. Shut up.
You went to the strip club.
Yeah, whore.
No talent, no skills, not educated.
Oh no, that was just an RTC comment.
Yeah, that was directed
sad
at us.
Yeah.
Well, and no one likes to receive negative comments about what any job they do. You're not hurting anybody or doing anything illegal, so it sucks. We usually just ignore it, and it does.
It
make
doesn't
us
sound like
stronger.
you do. It sounds like you've been cataloging it and waiting to show it off on this show.
Comfortable. The house is looking so good.
Can I be honest?
Kind of skinny.
Can I be honest?
The one we're interviewing them is hotter.
Yes.
100% hotter. The woman on the left is 100% hotter than both of them.
Thank you. So how have you been? What have you girls been up to?
We have just been working a lot. Like it takes a lot of time, but like we love it. So
That means they've been fucking.
People that you guys would have to talk to.
I mean, at least there's
just
two of
insane.
us. Yeah, but you're just as successful. You've got plenty of people on your page.
We have very different niches.
Yeah, it's true. I also feel like we get like different judgment like online. Like we get a lot of like incestuous
Incest.
comments.
Well, yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah, I can
maybe
only
stop
imagine.
doing incest.
What kind of comments you're getting?
All of mine is just like body related.
That's insane because you have an insane body.
It looks like
You have
it.
the same bodies.
You're never ever gonna like please anyone.
I feel like these people just like hate to see like women doing what they want.
That's what it is.
Oh, that's why you're single. There it is. Because it's not the twin cest. It's because you're both horrible.
They're insufferable.
Ugh.
Successful love, like it's
I
like
think
shame.
I think some men just don't like seeing, a woman like doing her own thing. No, you're doing your sister, not your own thing.
I feel like they're just sort of incels. They're just
can't do
incels.
Better to incel than incest.
They're just posting from their mom's basement.
anything without getting judged. Like a $6 million mansion.
God,
like,
she's
what
hotter.
other man can provide that? But now we're on the hunt. We just decided that like we wanted to start sharing a boyfriend. What?
So you don't want you to be called out for weird incest stuff.
Yeah, no, but you want to be weird, but you don't want to be held accountable for the weirdness.
I know it's pretty
Bro,
crazy.
no. I don't think you guys are understanding the psychological torture on whoever this guy ends up being. Imagine they don't do stuff together, right? Let's say they're telling the truth. Imagine dating twins and you can't have them together.
Oh, that would suck.
Now you just have two
That's a
annoying.
hell.
Now you just have two models of the same car.
That's
Now you just have two of the same annoying girlfriend.
And double fucking the money you have to spend too.
You know what'd be great,
We should
honey?
ever-
What if we had two Toyota Camrys?
Sounds good to
Nobody
me.
ever does that. When you get a second car, you always go, let's get something a little different, right? We're going to have two cars. Let's get an SUV and something that's a car. Or you don't just go, two Honda Civics, please. Exact same color if you have it.
There's someone in my neighborhood who has two cars in their driveway the exact same color, and it's the exact same year. And I'm like, every time.
Are they running a car service?
I don't know. No.
You're like, no, it's not that guy. It's a different
another guy.
Imagine two girlfriends getting ready to go out.
Imagine two girlfriends PMSing.
Ugh.
You've like found anyone so
Oh God,
far?
at separate
No.
times. So you have a whole month. Oh God.
No,
oh
they'll
God.
sink. They'll sink.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Amelia.
Hey,
Lovely to meet you.
Likewise.
Should we cheers, maybe?
Sure, right. My apologies.
Sorry, I've already had a couple sips.
It's all
Hope that's
good.
okay.
That was all good.
And this guy just shows up fucking bumming it. I like it. I like this energy.
I'm honestly rooting for this guy.
Yeah, this guy
It's a
rules.
nice restaurant.
It is very nice, actually.
Have you been here before?
No.
It's really nice.
Yeah, no, I see.
Hello. Is this?
I like that let's ambush him too. Let's start this possible relationship off with deception. That's one thing I like to do.
Well, he might be a misogynist behind the screen.
True. But I like that. I like a woman who moves right into surprise. I'm already doing mind games. Oh, how nice. I haven't even had one sip of wine yet.
Seat taken.
Hey there, person who looks exactly like me. What are the odds?
This is April. This is my twin.
Hi.
Surprise. It's nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Oh, you're so tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
April, by the way.
April. Cool.
You're more getting punked.
Thank you. Finally joined the party. I know you're running late.
They literally talk like prostitutes.
They're prostitutes.
No, but you know what I mean?
Mersh. Mersh. Ducks quack. Did you know that? But dogs bark.
But you get
and
my
prostitutes talk like that.
But they literally have. I'm like,
Yeah, I've been in a Vegas bar at 2 a.m.
And you're like, this is so fake. You're being fake.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, so you haven't guessed already. We are identical twins.
What?
You haven't guessed already. We
And
both
we
want
are
you.
looking for a joint boyfriend.
Okay.
I know it's pretty intense, but that's
How would you do the tax write-off?
why we're here.
Yeah.
Something for you to process, think about.
Give me a sec. So,
Can you girls mind if I just step away for a second? He steps away. Just. Okay, I'm back.
That or he's so grossed out, he's like, I'll be right back. And then he leaves, and it's like when Krusty was running from the mafia. You actually hear like the window open,
Yeah.
then you hear a car take off, then you hear a plane overhead.
how would this work? How?
You see him in the back outside running off into the darkness while they sit and wait. He just runs into the night.
Like you would live with us and you
Yeah.
would just alternate between like who you would sleep with. So you'd sleep in her bed for a night and then you'd come downstairs to my bed the next night.
Oh,
and
that seems like terrible.
Yeah,
Hey,
this sounds like
you
a
know what?
nightmare.
You want to know one thing women don't get?
Okay, hold on.
Jealous.
Is it incest? Okay, hear me out. This is gonna get very graphic, but I have to ask because it's bugging me now.
If you don't wash your penis.
That's well. Hold
between-
on. What's what I say? So let's say like your fucking sister A upstairs, right?
You're saying you go from one girl's pussy to the other one's
Right.
mouth.
Is that incest? Because technically the pussy juice is No, I'm not trying to be graphic here, guys. I'm really not. But this is just
Well, like, hear me out. Is it incest? Let's say, like, if they eat each other's pussies.
Yes, that's
Oh, okay.
that's
I'm learning. I'm learning a lot
I'm
about.
asking if there's a middleman, if there's a conduit.
I'm learning a lot today.
Conduit?
Yeah.
If you fuck one twin and then you go downstairs and then you fuck and then you get a blowjob from the other one, that might be incest. Which brings us to a new sponsor, Dude Wipes. Wipe off one sister before you enter another, so it's not gross in the eyes of God.
How long does a double dong dildo have to be so it's not incest? How far away do they have to be from each other? No, is there a length? I was like 6 feet. Is it like COVID?
I think you want to be at least 6 inches apart.
The 6 inches isn't far. At that point. Okay, this show went off the rails. Guys,
You did it.
My voice is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk much? Fucking asshole.
It's my living. It's what I do for a living.
Fucking dickhead. I got him.
You're an
Nightwave
asshole.
tonight at 10 p.m. Be there and have fun with me. Incest. Incest.
Incest, a good thing to do.
Everybody now.
Pessy, yeah, you'll be up next?
Yup.
Virgin, you streaming tonight?
I don't know, man.
All right, bye.
Hit the like button.
Now! Sign up for locals and Patreon, please.
If grown men like young and underage girls.
God, this. So I always forget this song just takes a turn.
A dark turn.
Incest, 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 a good thing to do. Incest, 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 a good thing to do.